This was a match France had to win to keep the race for the RBS Six Nations title alive, albeit the points difference meant England were almost assured of the title. Anything less than a win for France, England would be champions. There were a couple of changes for Scotland. Josh Strauss and Alex Dunbar came into Vern Cotter's side. France made 6 changes, 4 in the back line, with Francois Trinduc coming in at out half as they sought to bounce back from defeat against Wales last time. The portents for the Scots weren't great. They'd lost 10 in a row against France in all competitions and 15 of their last 16 Six Nations encounters with Les Bleus. And following that script, the French took the lead in the 5th minute. Guillaume Guirado picked out Fofana on the wing. And he got it back inside to Vakatawa, who in turn picked out Guirado. The French captain drove over for the opening score of the game. Trinduc missed the conversion, but Guy Nobez's men had struck a blow and had a 5-0 lead in the early stages. The home side settled their nerves on the quarter hour when referee Glenn Jackson penalised the French for not rolling away in front of their posts. And Greg Laidlaw, making his 50th appearance for the Scots, slotted the kick over to bring it back to 5 points to 3. Then midway through the first half, the first scrum of the match. The French were penalised for going down, and Laidlaw had no problem with the kick. Scotland led 6 points to 5. That lead was extended in the 33rd minute, with the Scots stretching the French defence. Peter Horne, who'd come on as an early sub for the injured Finn Russell, played a major role in the score. Duncan Taylor carried the move on before Laidlaw passed to Stuart Hogg. The British and Irish line doing extremely well to hold off the tacklers and reach for the line. Laidlaw missed the conversion, but the Glasgow fullback's try meant Vern Cotter's men had an 11 points to 5 lead. It would get even better for the Scots soon after that. Taylor showed great awareness to take a quick tap and go, leaving the French momentarily flat-footed, and the Saracens centre charged down the line, evading the flailing tackle of Loré to score a sensational try. The TMO was called to look at a slight tug on Loré's jersey by Laidlaw, but the referee said that there was no reason to disallow the try, to the joy of the home supporters. Only Taylor's second ever try for Scotland and a super score. When Laidlaw kicked an excellent conversion, the Scots were 18-5 ahead with not long to go to the half-time whistle. However, the French had the last say at the end of an entertaining first period. With the clock in the red, Maxime Machinot passed to Gaël Ficou, who still had plenty of work to do, but good footwork and speed from the Toulouse centre saw him get over. Crucial score to keep France right in the game. After a couple of earlier misses, Trinduc was replaced on kicking duty by Machinot, who landed the conversion to leave a half-time score of 18-12. The Scots might have been rocked by that, but they extended the lead to 9 points 7 minutes after the break, when Hogg launched a huge penalty kick from inside his own half over the bar to raise the flags and raise Scottish spirits, 21 points to 12. The Scots had lost their last 7 championship matches at BT Murrayfield and had never lost 8 in a row at home. But France got back to within a converted try when Machinot kicked a penalty from close range with a little under a half an hour to play, and that left it 21-15. In the 58th minute, another Machinot strike from 45 metres out brought his side back to within 3 points. The Racing scrum half kicking very consistently, and that one left it 21-18. It was a nail-biting time for Scottish supporters desperate to see a home win, and on 66 minutes those supporters were out of their seats to celebrate a wonderful try. As Scotland pressed, Stuart Hogg brilliantly flicked Laidlaw's pass to Tim Visser on the wing, and the number 11 was over for a tremendous 5-pointer. Incredible awareness from Hogg, and the Flying Dutchman was over for his 11th try in a Scotland shirt. They led 26-18, France in need of at least 2 scores. In the 74th minute, the French scrum was once again penalised by the referee just inside the 22. And Laidlaw had the chance to put 11 points between them. The man captaining his country for a record-equalling 25th time put it over the bar, and Scotland led 29-18. Despite gallant French effort, that's how it stayed until the end. 2 successive victories for Scotland in the RBS Six Nations for the first time since 2013. They go third in the table, and they've halted a 10-match losing run against the French. It means England are 2016 champions, with France set to meet them in Paris in the final series. For France, that's now 8 defeats in their last 11 away matches in the championship. Scotland travelled to Dublin to face Ireland on a high. It finished in Edinburgh. Scotland 29, France 18.